All right. The game is underway. Equal footing is the map. We have TheMistaa, the legend, heralding a career spanning something like a decade and a bit in numerous RTS titles, StarCraft, all the different Age of Empires games, Age of Empires 2, Mythology, and of course a living legend in the Age of Empires Online community, winning nearly every single paid cash tournament during the time of the time's existence with Microsoft. And on the other hand, we have Greeky, who has recently been on the come up, competing against the likes of Zertan and Eerie and Carnage, and showcasing that he's got what it takes to play against the best of the best. So I am looking forward to this game. It's going to be the series, this whole entire series. It's going to be epic. And let's see what Greeky can bring, right? Because he's the underdog in this matchup. We sort of expect to see TheMistaa be on his A game, like he has been this whole tournament, dropping only 2 maps so far. The maps look pretty balanced to me, so I'm liking that. Greeky's got a hunt there and a hunt there, and so does TheMistaa's got a hunt back here and a hunt out in front. So it looks pretty good to me. And look at this, TheMistaa is going to be going on the aggressive. This is something I actually thought that Greeky was going to do. I thought he was going to take the aggressive, be aggressive in this matchup. Seeing the success that Eerie had in the series against TheMistaa from yesterday, we saw Eerie like do really great things. But I guess he's content to go for a second town center given the fact that he has so many sheep. He's going to H2, and TheMistaa is starting to pump out some spearmen. I'm kind of surprised he's doing this. He's talked at length, you know, when he's casting with me and when he's just chatting on his own stream about how the spearmen, especially Celt spearmen who can't spend so much time sitting under TC fire.
Blessings upon you.
Damn.
Finals hype. Let's go Greeky. Tatty on the cheeky incoming.
Tatty on the cheeky. That's right. Let's do this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what Greeky can showcase here. Well, he knows exactly what's coming his way. He nearly has enough resources. So TheMistaa looks like he's on the back foot. You know, what is this? 2 minutes and 50 seconds into this matchup. He looks like he's already on the back foot. Because Greeky will be able to drop down a town center right now. Boom. On the berries. And these berries are... Oh, I was about to say his home berries are pretty bad, but those aren't his home berries. Those are just really nice closed berries. He gets knocked off of his hunt, but since he put his second town center within his TC range, there's really nothing TheMistaa can do. Greeky on the cheeky, baby. So, the ace is right, though. The ace is right. TheMistaa isn't going to pop in here and try to deny this town center. I guess that was never the goal with this Spearman Rush. The goal with the Spearman Rush is to keep Greeky contained in his base. Make sure that he can't do all of the nasty things that he would normally do if he had the map control on the map. But of course, this is, you know, still a wide area of control that Greeky now has over the map. Now that he has the second town center, TheMistaa is about to put down his own. He gets to put it wherever he wants, and he's going to choose an excellent forward location. He's got a nice gold mine here. He's got berry bushes that he's protecting and a whole hunt. I actually thought he would have put it here, but maybe this tree line is a bit in the way of his second town center and building in between them. Yeah, so Greeky is going to be good point. Eagerly, same. I've never seen such a close second berries. But in saying that, that's quite good for Greeky, right? You can get Picker's Glove, increase the gathering rate, and then really doesn't have to be pressured to take anything outside of his base. Like these hunts, this one or this one here, that TheMistaa is going to be constantly focused on. Ooh, love this.
Blessings upon you.
Carnage coming in here with some facts. Carnage, I messaged you earlier. Jump in, jump on. Send me a message. I wanna cast with you. Let's go. I need a legendary caster for this legendary series. Alright, Greeky is making Decorions double Praetorium. You can't really move out with these Decorions though. The Spearmen of TheMistaa, although they are very frail and weak, they have 4 times the damage against cavalry, and so the snare will work quite well against Greeky. And TheMistaa is actually making even more Spearmen. So he's... Sorry. I should have read it out loud. I kind of expected to read it out loud as well. Send it in the chat again, and I'll read it out loud. I can't remember exactly what it said. This is gonna lose his scout. So Greeky's massing up some Decorions, but if he ever wants to get to this 3rd age quite quickly, he's gonna need to not lose them. And TheMistaa has been sort of enveloping his woodworkers in this wall of buildings, so there's not too many unprotected resources here. This is pausing. Oh, he's going for some water. Ah, there we go. It probably had a slur, so it didn't say it. But I will say it, because this isn't a family-friendly stream. Carnage says, "You wish, Iggory. TheMistaa gonna farm his sloth ash." So we got 2 opposing viewpoints. We got the underdog and the legend. Ooh, TheMistaa forgetting a storehouse here. Decorion's chasing them back. I'm surprised Greeky didn't want to take out this storehouse. That could be quite good. And ooh, look at this Spearman Champion coming out for TheMistaa. That gives extra bonus damage versus cavalry, and 20% on the 4 times multiplier is actually quite good. And minus 10% training time and extra damage versus buildings. So, very strong upgrade. And Greeky really won't be able to do much against it, especially with Decorions. Decorions aren't going to do anything. Yeah, they're going to give chase, but if TheMistaa targets these Decorions, that's a lot of resources. Is the only reason why he's winning that one map because he's falling asleep, Carnage? TheMistaa just gets tired. Wow, this is a lot of barracks and no conditioning for TheMistaa. Greeky rightfully is going for age 3. TheMistaa also going for age 3. Actually, Greeky going ahead of TheMistaa. I'm wondering if he was trying to do some like timing push with a ton of spearmen, or instead maybe the best course of action is just a ton of woad raiders, just like obscene amounts of woad raiders. You can come in here and do some pretty good damage with the woad raiders plus the augur doing some building damage. You have some spearmen in the back just to maybe take out the Decorions. But Greeky is just chilling on these 2 Praetoriums. He's probably going to switch to Centurions in a second. Oh, nice micro by him. But even just a couple of spearmen do a lot of damage to these Decorions. And look, oh, he's going to lose 2 Decorions to 4 spearmen. 2.5. 2.5 Decorions. And yeah, now this is where he's making just so many Centurions. All the Centurions, actually. Alright, but Greeky, obviously, is pulling out 2 siege workshops. This is what TheMistaa is worried about. He's got a sizable force in the middle of the base, but yeah, Centurions are going to be able to clean that up. He's finally getting conditioning. TheMistaa, he's floating a lot of resources. He's getting Wild Raiders, Thoric Swordsman Champion, so just a mix. A mix of all of the infantry in the Celtic army arsenal. Just a cocktail of different infantry units. Let's see what he's trying to do with them, because like, I guess TheMistaa has showcased the crazy good ability of Centurions to really just cut through any raiding force. And the longer that TheMistaa gives him, the stronger that Greeky's army gets. He's already up to 10 population ahead of TheMistaa. See, in his base, he's getting a Bard Hall. He's already got guys on a gold mine. But these Woad Raiders right now won't really be able to do much to the Decorions. There's no spearmen here to defend. But everything back here is protected. Holy, that's a lot of people on these berry bushes. What will TheMistaa do after that? Alright, look at TheMistaa. He's pre-planning where Greeky's gonna be. Or I hope he is. Looks like he's gonna be too late. Greeky continuing to pump out Aquilifers, Decorion champion, so he's going full officers as the front line, mixed with Scorpios in the back. Holy 26 villagers. Greeky is gonna lose so many villagers here. What is a good villager count? 59 villagers to the 65 of Greeky. Okay, so Greeky is ahead, but he's gonna lose a couple of them. 1, 2, 3 maybe. Too bad there's no Woad Raiders there in the mix. Oh no. These Decorions, yeah, cannot get trapped by these spearmen. There's 15 spearmen here. Scorpios are giving chase. Yeah, Greeky's army is giving chase, but it's not going to get anything done. There's another potential nice flank here with a ton of Woad Raiders, so these Scorpios might see it or might not. Oh no, he's going to sacrifice. TheMistaa's going to get a right coming in and probably is going to go for some building damage or something. Potentially. No, just going to go for the siege workshops. Villagers are going to come in to try to repair, and the main army of Greeky has turned back to try to take out these units of TheMistaa, but that's one siege workshop down for free. Coming in with another raiding group, possibly to try to take out anything that Greeky is going to do with these villagers. TheMistaa's losing some units for free. Greeky's nearly at 160 population. He just needs to like turn his attention to the main army or the main base of TheMistaa and try to do something quite strong. TheMistaa is doing something that he does as Romans, but instead of Romans doing as Celts. It's a fast moving army. 8.1 speed. These guys move faster than chariot archers. So maybe he's going to use that to his advantage, you know? A lot of the upgrades. This is a slow moving 5.5 speed Roman army. So the more he dances, maybe TheMistaa is taking a page out of like Muhammad Ali's playbook, you know? Oof. Yeah, he is. Call of the Stag coming in, as well as the damage upgrade, headhunting. So he's just gonna dance around with small little raiding units and try to be effectively damaging him that way. But yeah, Greeky's army is massive. It's huge. He's floating a ton of resources. And you can just start taking out buildings, start taking out talent centers. TheMistaa in the meantime, look, he's got units here. He's got units trying to flank here. Oh, and he's doing a good job of it. Going to be able to take out 1 or 2 Scorpios, but the Centurions here are able to take out the front line, scaring away the reinforcements in the back. There's more. Oh my god, there's units seemingly everywhere for TheMistaa. He's doing a great job flanking, but let's see if it works out in the end. The Woad Raiders are getting on the Scorpios. 5 Scorpios left. Now 4, now 3. And the army of Greeky seems like it got chopped off. That seemed to work. The full 360 surround by TheMistaa. Holy. See the armor upgrades. Any armor upgrades for either of these players? No. Praetorium coming in. See, no armory upgrades for any of these players. Oh, 2 armories back here, but he hasn't gotten anything yet. TheMistaa throwing down his 3rd TC while throwing in even more raiding units on each side of the map. Some raiding units here, some raiding units there. And it's going to be a while for Greeky till he gets up a full unit composition again. See here, his gold deposit's about to run out, and that's the only gold that Greeky's on right now. It's making me a little bit worried. Sorry, these 2 golds are the only 2 golds. I'm just impressed that TheMistaa was able to handily dispatch of Greeky's army despite how much more population he had. Check the villager count again. 94 to 76. So Greeky's army is actually like ridiculously small. He's just now getting down farms, so he's gonna have his eco is gonna be quite rough for the time being. His houses are being chopped at, and there's no army here to defend this. Like a couple Scorpios, Centurion. One Centurion is enough to scare away the army, or maybe not. But this army should be. Alright, Greeky getting some armory upgrades, but so is TheMistaa. 2 critical ones, the iron smelting and then the melee infantry damage one. He's got a small raiding force, but it's a costly unit to lose. So Greeky is, falling away with 20 more resources. Oh no, I think there's a maximum number of people that can garrison into Castellum, and so all the rest of these villagers are dying. 80 villagers to the 79. 76 now to 79. 73 and falling down to 70. Greeky's being torn apart, and even from the front he's able to clean this army up, or hopefully he's able to clean this army up, but there's an army in the back on the potentially going after the wrong armory. But Greeky is being torn apart from every angle here. This is the old OP versus the new OP, and it looks like the old OP with Kels is definitely winning. This is a playstyle I haven't really seen before, except for Eerie with a ton of Woad Raiders. I wonder, would it do him so good to get walls, but no, instead he just taps. Holy. Greeky, like, ahead. Look at the score. Ahead the whole game. More villagers. Seemingly larger army. Oh no, the army size was quite comparable, actually. But, man, that TheMistaa... that surround was nasty. Greeky outgathered TheMistaa, which is fine. He had like 20 more villagers. Yeah, no druid. But that was the play, right? The play was to use the Celt's incredible speed. What is he at up to? Like 8.5 speed on everything? These Woad Raiders are 10 speed. That's like a camel. These Longswordsmen 8.5. What about the Spearmen are at 8.5 as well. Like, why would you slow down your army? GG. Next map is... let me just triple check here. Savannah's the next map. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Welcome, Igor. A legendary caster has joined the call.
I wouldn't say that.
Yes, I shall. You've been casting for many years, sir. Many years.
Here and there.
Here, yeah. um, so, do you see my screen?
I do see your screen. Yeah, crystal clear. That
And
nitro.
are you sure? Because there's something that might be in my eye. I see the playing Norse. It's like, what the hell? What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I thought I was still like sleep or dreaming here. I couldn't believe what I'm witnessing right now. Gr- Norse versus Celt.
Norse versus Celt on Savannah. And I'm guessing, my first thought is, okay, you pick a really good civ with cavalry and that's fast moving, so you can take advantage of the open space of Savannah.
Right.
And so maybe that's what the Mist is thinking. You go for raiders, just a ton of raiders moving into horsemen. Maybe that's the play. But we will see.
Possibly. And one thing too, I think Norse is probably one of the more wood-heavy civs. So Savannah is kind of interesting because obviously its lack of forest, or at least I guess there's a lot on the map, but they're kind of tinier compared to other maps.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Greeky's chances this map. Celts, other than Bowman in Age 3, they're mostly food and gold. So
Yep, I agree with you there. And Greeky, actually, I'm liking the fact that he's going to be on the aggressive. I'm liking that a lot. He's not going to let the MISTA dictate the pace of the game. He's going to be the one to group up with a lot of spearmen and hopefully force the MISTA to put his second town center in his own base.
and he has 6 villagers on that opening hunt. So I think he's going to be pumping out spearmen for a while here.
Yeah,
Is
he
he
didn't
going to
get
get hunting dogs?
dogs.
So yeah, I'm surprised with that many villagers on.
Miss is already going to
Hey, did he
H2.
It's not surprised.
No.
I think
Ooh.
he refuses to build that barracks in Age 1.
Yeah, we saw him. But last game, though, right? Like, last game, he switched it up quite well. And went for that early barracks into early aggression. And even if he didn't do
The
anything,
mind
right?
games.
Just forcing
Right.
him to
To
play
react,
the game he
right?
wants. Yep. He's going to be knocking the mist off of this hunt. But there's only 2 guys here. And I believe this might be within TC range if he targets it. Yep. It's close. It's very close.
Right on the edge.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll see.
Mista in a
So
second.
now he has to go on the berries without picker's gloves because he wants to save that wood for this town center. So
I wonder, will he
it'll be a
be
little slow. Gathering.
bold and place it somewhere far away? Nice. Loom. Greeky is going for hunting dogs, so that's good.
Yes.
Ooh, no. Very safe TC placement. Oh, there's a couple
I'm
spearmen
surprised
here.
that Greeky is still making spearmen. You think he'd just kind of stop at this point, stockpile that food for going up himself? Because now that Mista's Age 2. I mean, he doesn't have a barracks for throwing axemen, so he still has a little bit of a timing window here.
If he
There you
sees
go.
this right now and he pushes in with all of his spearmen, but he's just outside of the range. Now he should see it, and he might be able to just like come in and he's got like 7 or 8 spearmen.
All those spearmen are also weak. I think the better target would be the wood line.
Yeah. He's going to age 2 now. He's gathering some stone. He'll be maybe a minute and a half behind.
It's just so calm, cool, collected. He gets picker's gloves overthrowing down a barracks here. He's no threat. I don't care. You do what you want, Greeky.
16 villagers to the 18 of Greeky. He's getting down to barracks now with his scout, so that's going to take a while. I don't think it's 50 seconds for the scout, right? It should be more than 50 seconds.
I mean, I know they buffed it not too long ago, but I think it's the equivalent of a villager now, isn't it?
Is it really? Wow, that'd be very impressive if it was.
I could be wrong. Don't quote. Yeah, so Greeky's kind of just, I'm not sure what he's doing. I mean, he's denying the hunts, but he could definitely be poking into the wood line.
Yeah, he's sort of letting the Mista get away with getting up a barracks, get away with getting up an outpost, but like, I'm not opposed to keeping the numbers of spearmen high, at least for the time being.
That's true. Because they will
Ooh.
serve a purpose later on in the game versus those raiders.
Oh my
If he brings
goodness.
them home. Is there something with the resources?
Yes.
No back gold for Mista?
No back gold for the MisTA.
Uh-oh. Five-minute mark. I don't know.
Alright. I was too preoccupied with the game.
Hmm. Okay, he says he doesn't mind. I mean, he did have to, he's scouted it, right? So
I don't want to tell Greeky that, right?
Right.
I know he scouted it, but I don't want to tell Greeky that there's no back gold. Because then
no, you did that right. That's for sure.
that's the play. Let's see what the MisTA can, what Greeky can do. He's gonna come in here, poke, potentially take out this house. He's gonna potentially house him for all of 2 seconds, but not the
Whenever you
worst
can
thing.
deny those Norse lawn houses, like, do it. I think.
Yep, he's
Such a
gonna lose some
nuisance.
villagers, right? So 29 villagers to the 24. Maybe 1-2 seconds worth of villager timing.
Second barracks for Mista. I did see that Greeky got conditioning. I don't know. Mista still needs to get that upgrade. I like that he's mixing in early war dogs though for like defense. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a great way to snare and make sure that your TCs are able to finish off the job.
I mean, and we saw that he used that there when those spearmen came in to deny that lawn house. He actually got a couple there trapped.
Greeky is just massing up more and more long swordsmen, but this is where nice, misses getting conditioning. But this is where the 10 range, even though it's a small amount of range for throwing axemen, if you can kite and kite and kite, you eventually whittle down your opponents.
You want to quickly switch to Greeky's vision and see if he's. Well, I guess we can't check if he scouted the back of Mrs. base, but
Yeah,
you already see he's
he
putting a
has
couple
because
spearmen
he
on
walked
the
all the way
gold
around.
mines. He's putting one spearman on like the gold mine of gold mines in front of Mrs. Base, so he's like, maybe that's his
Nice.
plan. He's gonna just try and starve him out.
I'm like, this is one of those things where if the MisTA wasn't pressured right early on, he could just throw in a TC right here, secure the second gold mine. But he will soon, I'm sure, get things like pickaxe to make sure that he doesn't lose to losing gold. Greeky's got one back hunt, but other than these 2 goals, like the rest of them are pretty far away. But to be fair, I don't think this game will be coming down to whoever has the most gold or the least amount of gold. It'll probably come down to whoever wins the fights in the middle of the map. Mrs.
If
booming.
it goes
Holy.
longer term, Mista actually has like, it looks like one more gold mine over Greeky because his fourth is kind of on the other side of that weird looking forest, kind of at the 4 o'clock position. So yeah, no raiders for Mista. He's just all out throwing axemen. Is it 5 barracks now?
Yeah, he's got 5 barracks, building them all with his infantry, which you don't see often. Surprisingly enough, you don't see often enough.
I mean, he's getting a good number up here. I'm a little worried for Greeky lawn swordsman. It's kind of not going to trade very. He's got druids.
He's only got 1 druid actually. That can be easily sniped. And I'm kind of worried. Like, there's a ton of war dogs here, and he's getting war dogs. What is that? Champion? Not war dog champion, but mastery of some sort that increases the build limit. And so there's going to be this huge front line of dogs just sitting here.
Oh, okay. And you can see like that'll make kiting with the throwing hacksmen that much stronger. Like, because they'll just slow down all the lawn swordsmen.
Yes. Greeky sees this though. Oh, and they get to snare them. So as they're running away, they're going to be snared.
This is, oh man, this Greeky's gonna have to be really careful here. Is what's that Bard Hall upgrade he's getting?
It's a
Is that
health one, 5%
it's
health.
the health one.
He's getting temper,
Like-
so that's one upgrade that he will have over the Mista.
He's gonna need the speed one.
Oh, for
Especially-
sure.
Oh, here we
Greeky.
go. And he's snared by the war dog.
Oh, does the druids get snared? The druid got snared. Oh no, yeah, you gotta protect that druid.
I don't know.
Look, he's snaring another druid. Oh
is
my
insane.
god, that's 90 gold apiece.
And
That's
this is
very
about
costly.
500 stone in the bank. I wonder if he'll throw up some towers here. I mean, first infantry, it might not be the most useful, but definitely could.
Oh no,
Oh.
yes he is. He is throwing down some towers. Very nice. Villager count, we got 54 to the 58. Ricky's doing a good job of protecting that.
And this, I think these little towers here is almost like bait. Like he wants Greeky to come out and try and deny them.
Ooh, nice little
Oh man, this is not looking good for Greeky.
yeah, the war dogs are like taking so much damage from these longswordsmen. Oh my god. And yeah, all that's left is only throwing axemen. There's no war dogs left because of course there's not. Greeky killed all the war dogs with none of the multipliers that the longswordsmen usually get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so smart. And now he's just destroying all these forward houses.
Greeky definitely needed bowmen to deal with this mass throwing axemen army of TheMistaa.
I think he's trying to do that now.
Oh, yeah, he's got the food. I think he's just trying on survival mode right now.
Yeah, let's see if he's gonna click up right now.
How many barracks does Greeky have? Like, he doesn't even have archery ranges.
He's
So,
got
like,
four oh no, there's some of them being built. Yeah, 4 right now. He does have the armory upgrades though, or 1 armory upgrade lead over the Mista, but Mista's getting it right now. And this pressure, like all of his, he's down to 105 total population.
mm-hmm. Looking dire. The situation is dire.
Man, look how scary this army is. Snaring
I don't
another
know what you
druid.
do here when you're Celt. It's so hard to get a surround on these throwing axemen. So it's like lawn swordsmen aren't going to cut it.
Yeah, you do need some bowmen. You need some bowmen in this map. In this matchup.
Surprised Greeky's getting a shield rim. There's no archers on the
Yeah, very
field for
strange. He
Mista.
should have been in Age 3 like so long ago.
I mean, he has the resources to click up. He needs to do that if he hopes to survive this.
Man.
I mean, no Age 3 yet for the Mista. It looks like he's just trying to finish the game now.
Yeah, no, he's throwing all of his wood into these towers that cost 150 wood each. Greeky is trying to mass up. He's throwing down so many houses. Oh my god! Is that the reason why he wasn't able to get to the Silver Age? Because he didn't have enough houses because Mista was killing them all? I could be wrong, but
Oh, maybe you're right. I mean, it looks like he has enough there. What is it for? Isn't it 8 for Silver Age?
yeah, it looked like he had enough.
Mm-hmm. Oh man,
Just the
yeah,
pelting.
sort of just melting these throwing axe or lawn swords.
I think that's gonna be it. Like, there's nothing Greeky can do here. Now he's out of food.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Greeky was doing a good job. You can see like he got out on the map to get those other gold mines and berries. Missed it. Wasn't really punishing him for that. But yeah, I just can't stop throwing axemen.
Holy.
And then he wasn't aggressive enough early on when the numbers were
With the
low with
spearmen.
his spearmen or his lawn swords, and he just allowed Mist to mass up. It's kind of, I think.
Yeah, he just didn't do anything with the. He didn't do any real damage with the spearmen, and because of that, he was down from an economy perspective. Slightly.
And I think the longer you stay in H2 versus Norris, you're gonna kind of lose these fights just because the range of the throwing axeman.
Man.
Barrows in the chat saying he's trained Mista.
I don't. Yeah, Alpha Leopard. I don't think Mr. renamed himself. He's always been
Mm.
TheMistaa. Maybe like one less A or one more A or something along those lines.
Right. Wow, so strong showing here for Mr. early on, taking a 2-0 series lead.
He's really showing why they call him the king. Jesus. Look at the difference in like ramp up in population for the military.
I mean, it's pretty remarkable how like he hasn't played the game in over 2 years or something like that. And he just comes back and
Comes back, plays for a month. He's like, all right, time
peak
to
form.
time to ruin the competition.
Yeah. Discouraging everybody.
I think Greeky, the next map, should be a bit more favorable for him. Treasure Island. Treasure Island. It either is going to be more favorable towards him, or it's going to be his most hated map, where he loses to the winner of every tournament. Like the final game in which he loses to every single person who wins the tournament.
Right.
I hope that doesn't happen, right? Because he lost to Zerton on Treasure Island in the last tournament.
Oh, right. This is the best of 5, so it's like do or die for Greeky already.
This is do or die. Winner takes home that first place prize, and second place walks away with only 30% of the prize pool.
He's like, it's game 3. I might as well use my re. Might not be a game after this. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
That's one way to think about it. Or maybe he was like, the terrain set wasn't nearly as good as what I like, and he's like, for the casters. We do it for the casters. Ooh, that's a nice gold mine for TheMistaa. We're gonna see if Greeky has a nice gold mine as well. Hopefully he does. He's got a nice hunt, and he does have a decent gold, so it's looking good. It's looking very good. So
far, yeah.
Let us intro these players. First, we'll start with the caster, the Canadian Wonder Boy, the Eagle Man himself. Eagle.
Thank you.
Yes, joining me, a legendary caster. Been casting for how long, Igri? How long have you been casting for? Tell the players your history.
Well, I didn't really cast, I guess, in the original game's life, but
sure you
Project
did.
Celeste.
All right, that's why I remember you. That's where I remember you from. You casted a lot with Steve, I think, back in the day.
No, not really. I was always a player, not a caster. But when Project Celeste came around, I tried to help out a little bit.
Very nice. Very nice. Look at this, TheMistaa going for an early docks. That's good to see. Greeky not giving up on the water right away. Love to see it. Getting his own dock. And so this is it's a best of 5 series, so this could potentially be Greeky's, or this is Greeky's do or die game. If he wins here, he keeps his prospects of being the first place in the Age of Empires Online Legends Tournament. And if he loses, a title to have. Second.
If you're gonna win a tournament for the first time, this is the one to do it.
Against TheMistaa? Heck yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. That would cement you as an absolute.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's already a legend. He's already, in the last tournament came second place to Zerton. Tournaments prior has beaten fantastic players like Carnage and Eerie and Striker, and so there's no doubt in my mind that both these players are legends. But TheMistaa has proven his dominance so far in this series. He's proven his dominance over the last 10 years in the RTS scene.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Threw it all the way to be a...
What TheMistaa... So we already see a kind of a interesting opening here for Greeky. Quick Bronze Age ClickUp time.
Love it.
No stone gathering. Like, what's his play here?
So TheMistaa, a little bit divergent from that. He's going double fishing boats. I think he talked to me yesterday about how... Oh, he's missing one food. But he was talking to me yesterday about how, like, you get these 2 fishing boats plus a dock, and by the time your opponent can go across the map with the trireme, you win. Ooh, Greeky's gonna see this.
So yeah, he's got the trireme in queue right away. I don't know. I think it's gonna get over. Oh, it'll be close.
He's gonna get another one out as well, right away. But the
you think
double
this is gonna be able to pump out 2 ships at once he ages up here.
I think he will. He's already got enough resources for it.
Wow. I mean, when you hear him co-cast with you and he's talking like timing's down to the second, this guy's a computer.
Oh, he's a monster. Absolute monster. Look at
Look
this.
at that, too. It's
Boom.
just like, it's perfect.
Greeky's already made his second as well. But if he doesn't drop down a second docks, he's going to lose the water.
I mean, he might be able to take out 1 fishing ship here.
20 seconds. He's got 5 seconds. He's got 5 seconds to take out 2 fishing boats.
And look, good reaction time.
Boom. They're both out. He's dodged them well.
Wow.
Little bob and weave. Ooh, okay, Greeky.
I mean, I like what Greeky was trying to do here. Like, Mista knew exactly what was coming and had that game. No second dock either for Greeky.
No second dock. He saw the second dock and chooses not to build a second dock. Does he bait the Mista into making a ton of Liburnians and is doing something else instead? Mista is keeping a close eye on it. That's his worry. Does Greeky quickly transition to something that isn't water?
What's Mista's gold gathering situation look like? Like I can see he's not able to afford double production anymore. But
he's got 6 guys on gold.
Right now he has that warship lead. We see the first fight, 3v4.
3v4. Yeah, and the Mist is still pumping out more Liburnians. Greeky's doing a good job dodging.
Fishing ships too to repair. I mean, he also has the engineer there.
I'm really surprised Greeky's not double production here. Maybe he just can't afford it.
Oh, I thought he just had a bunch of wood that disappeared.
Yeah, I thought he just dropped down
building.
a house. But me too. I thought that too, and I went to go look back. Mista in his base, he's not throwing down another hunt, but he is getting more Liburnians, and that's the thing he's struggling for the most right now. Actually, just some gold. One thing he doesn't have is any of his economy upgrades.
Yeah, no handsaw.
No handsaw. Greeky has handsaw. So that's look. You see in his wood bank, he has just a ton of wood. So he should be able to drop down another docks here.
I think he definitely wants to in this situation. 6v5 triremes are a little stronger.
Yeah, no, they're way better. 50 DPS, 750 HP versus 600 DPS and 45. 600 HP and 45 DPS. So they're better. But can 2-to-1 production beat it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how experienced Mista is with like the water play of Romans, if he even is aware of the Daenerys. I'm sure he is.
Here it is.
I thought for sure he'd go up to the H3 now and just hold with what he has now and get those stronger warships.
He's making a concave with his Liburnians. That was a nice little pot shot at that one trireme. Now if Mista targets... Go for it.
He took actual time to do that, spread his ships like that. Just so when Greeky does show up, they all can shoot. Like, just little things like that. It's nice to see. Okay, your turn.
No, all good. Look at this. Greeky mistakenly queuing up all of his triremes on one. Yep, now switches it up. I wonder, both these players can just like cancel one, get a bunch of food, and try to go to H3. Like, Greeky's got fire ships in H3, and so does the Mista. Mista has an Daenerys. See, back in his base, Greeky's not giving up. He's not switching to anything in production or whatever. He's not going for a second town center. Mista is going for a second town center on stone. So while this is taking the majority of everybody's attention for both players, the
9
Mista
ships to the 13. Wow. This might be one of the biggest sea battles in a tournament I've seen in a while.
Yes, I agree.
They're both fully committed now.
Greeky's losing 1 or 2 ships at a time. He's doing a good job dodging. Is it going to be do or die right here? 13 to the 10 triremes. Oh man, this micro battle is so strong.
As this is going on, I'm just kind of watching the Q bars here to see if these players drop any vills, and they're still like on top of it.
Greeky might drop some with, he doesn't have almost enough Nope. Every time he loses a trireme, it helps out with his population cap.
That is true. I mean, yeah, both players are kind of even. The front line there for MisTA, there's a couple weak Inaris here that are like half HP.
But Greeky looks like he's losing this one.
Oh man, it's hard to tell right now. Yeah,
Looks like Greeky's got two different control groups, and he's being whittled down.
Uh-oh, yeah. I mean, there's a couple, two weak ones up front. What is it, 6?
Oh, looks pretty close. 7 to 8 now. Oh, no, never mind. There go 2 drop. Oh, and another, potentially. 1 HP. Look at it, bob and weave. Oh,
Wow.
Greeky's not giving up.
Crazy.
Mista's not either. He's got 500. Look, he's dropping villagers. He's dropping...
Yeah,
he can put down a second town center in a second. But this doesn't look very hot for Greeky, if I'm being honest here.
I think MisTa's down up to 3 docks now on the water.
Yeah, it looks like it. And Greeky is actually now 1 town center behind because Mista's putting up another town center.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how is Mista able to do all of it?
But he even has 209 or 300 more stone in the bank. Watch him like come forward with some engineers and throw some towers down right here.
Oh,
I mean, wicked.
Greeky's army is, or fishing ships, or not fishing ships, triremes are quite hurt, and he's still producing more and more.
Yeah, I
But
think it's kind of a stalemate here.
Yeah, it looks
They're trading pretty evenly.
close.
What's the villager count like? Also, Greeky
Yeah.
is taking
40 to 39, so it's
lead.
super close. But now with the double TC production, look at that, Mista queuing up 5 of each so he doesn't
2
forget.
bills.
Mista should be able to clean up this water eventually, and if not, he'll be able to transition much quicker onto the...
I think MisTA might have used up all his gold, or his gold inside his base. He had to transition there.
Yeah.
He was
He's-
kind of starved for a sec.
Yeah,
I'm not
Greeky,
sure-
not giving up. I like this. I like this a lot.
know. This is-
I'm wondering though,
it's good.
Greeky also is now about to struggle for a bunch of gold. He's moving on to here. In his base, he's going for his
Starting
own
to
second
gather
town
stone.
center. He's making his own 3rd docks. I'm not sure why Greeky's staying so long in the 2nd age though. That's the only thing that's worrying me right now.
Well, same with the MisTA. He hasn't clicked up yet either. I think in Age 2, these ship battles are going better for Greeky, just 'cause it's a stronger warship.
Yeah, he's got 10 to 9 Liburnians now. So if he's able to just micro his heart out right here, he should be able to win the water.
Yeah, it'll start snowballing hard.
Still that double T production. Mista sort of cut production, and look at him go now. 2 Praetoriums out on the field, and he'll be able to get them up quite quickly with the engineers. So maybe he's sensing it.
Yeah, Age 3 in queue. Yeah, so this is Greeky's time to secure the water.
Yeah, this is it. He's got to micro it. Now Mista is going to do everything within his power to make sure that he doesn't give away the water for free here. Make it costly. Make Greeky continue to commit these triremes.
Mm-hmm.
And these resources to the triremes. But maybe in a second here, if it's
so many
H3.
weak ships here. Like 4 of them are like 1 HP or 1 volley.
Oh, looks like
Oh,
Greeky's
wow.
going to be able to take this. But Inaris are going to come out. And Mista, look at that. He canceled the rest of his ships here.
Oh, look at this surround.
Okay, Greeky's got the water. He's got the water. He now needs to destroy these things before the Inaris come out.
There's a lot of houses too near the coast here for the MisTA that can go down.
But look, the Decorians are out. Greeky, what is he putting down? He's putting down 3 barracks
Oh, look at all these military posts.
and 3 archer ranges. That better come out quick, because the Decorians are on their way. And so are the Inaris, but
Now he's
Mista's
pumping
not
off.
making any.
I was gonna say Greeky's hurting for food, but look at his queue, all fishing boats. Like
Yeah,
so.
he spent all
It's
that
good.
wood bank. Spent all of his wood right away. Alright, this is Greeky's chance. He's got an advantage. 54 villages to the 53, and he's making a bunch of fishing ships. Let's see it, Greeky. Let's see what you got.
Like his position right now, that's for sure. What is that? Decorion champion
Ooh,
in
siege
Q4
workshops.
MisTA. Oh yeah.
Siege
Here
workshops.
comes the Scorpios.
Yeah, you won the water, but the reality sets in. You're facing off against the Mistaa's Age 3 Roman army. Look how quickly Mista's like transitioning here. 54 to the 58 villagers, but this army is going to be deadly scary.
7 engineers? Is he gonna drop a forward fortress, you think?
Oh. Oh.
8 engineers.
Maybe on a gold mine. Maybe he should have done that on a gold mine. But
yeah, where Greeky has his.
Yes, he is dropping down a forward fortress.
He get. Oh my god! And I think can do it because like, there's only 1 spearman here for Greeky. It's just a bunch of talks.
He needs to start destroying these triremes to get the extra population room.
What do you do with Greeky? Do you pull villagers here and just deny this fort? It looks like he is.
Yes, you do. Have to. Absolutely.
I mean, he's gonna lose some villagers here. How did Mistaa pump out so many officer units so quickly?
He'll be able to stop this. I think Greeky's. If he focuses the.
No, that's 8 engineers. He's not gonna get it.
He's got Loom. The roided villagers. Let's go, roided villagers. At the very least, it'll be half health or 1/3 health. He's gonna lose a lot of villagers for it, though.
Resources to engineers can repair, obviously, right?
Yes.
So they're just gonna make that thing full HP.
Oh man, and now the miss is in the
and
heart.
It was looking so good for Greeky, and just this one play totally turned the tides.
And that was the worry, right? And look at that. We got battering rams coming in, so he doesn't even need Scorpios anymore. Now he needs something to clean up this mess. All of the houses and all the building production facilities of Greeky need to come down, says the TheMistaa. And this, I think...
And the thing is, yeah, he's got the fortress on top of Greeky's goal. I mean, he's got 900 in the bank. He's okay with that resource for now, but what does he do here? I think he overmade archery ranges. 3 barracks, 3 archery ranges. I'm not sure, man.
Yeah, you need... you don't need spearmen, you need hoplites. You need hoplites against all the siege. That's the only thing with the armor.
In the Bronze Age, it's perfect timing here for TheMistaa.
Yeah. For sure, Greeky needed to be in the Silver Age a little bit earlier. But still fantastic play by the TheMistaa, right? Like, that was super smart to come up here with the fortress, transition to that scary, really scary Age 3 Roman build. Man, what a...
Maybe a little bit of an overcommitment to the water there for Greeky at the end, and TheMistaa just transitioned beautifully there. What a game.
What does he say?
Anna?
Anna. Is that like his wife?
Maybe. Oh, I feel for Greeky. He put up a valiant effort, especially in this game 3.
Holy, yeah! What an absolute monster. You know what? Winning the water, that probably is the most legendary fight I've seen on Treasure Island. Like, I don't think I've seen that many ships. In a long time, on the water. TheMistaa says, "Oh, his girlfriend. Oh, that's so cute."
I mean, he has to shout out the girlfriend, right? Letting him play video games on the weekend.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, a girlfriend of 5 years? Oh. That's some heartwarming shit. Oh, man. I wish I could zoom out a bit more.
Get it all on one screen.
Get it all on one screen, but...
Zoom in on the minimap, you can kind of see it.
Aniesh, shout out to you. Oh my goodness.
Wow, so I guess congrats are in order for the TheMistaa.
Congrats are in order for sure.
The tournament.
Yeah. Well played, well played.
She's watching 100%.
Oh, there she is. She said "aw" in the chat. Nice. Very nice. Greeky, well played as well, sir.
Greeky,
that was a hard-fought battle.
TheMistaa, master of RTS and master with the ladies.
Yo, That's some smooth shit. That's
Yeah,
some smooth shit.
criminal.
Against the prodigy himself, you're like, hold on, let me take a second here. I know I'm besieging his base, but
Yeah.
but let me just take a second. Oh,
So,
man.
are you gonna get Mista in here for an interview?
Of
Yeah,
course.
I'll pop off. You have to
No, no, no,
interview
no,
him.
no, no, no. Let's jump into the casters thing on the PvP Discord, and then we can chat. We can chat with him.
All right.
All right, Mister, hop in as well.